because there's never one answer fits all. Like, it's never, oh, it hooks a little more, this is exactly what you do. Oh, it doesn't hook enough, this is exactly what you do. Sometimes you do have to completely alter your strategy depending on how you're seeing the ball go down the lane. And today, that's kind of like what I did a little bit. Starts. They suck.
You just have to hear me on pass out, right?
Good morning. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. I just had 2 shots of coffee, which was very much needed, as I beat the sun. I beat the sun rising. I'm not a morning person. I don't particularly like when we have to play before the sun comes up. But this is what time we start the morning squad. So I'm almost at the bowl now, and I'll make it just in time to put my shoes on and go straight to the lanes. Which, even if I wasn't leading, that's probably when I would have arrived anyway for today, because I just cannot get going in the mornings. But once I get there, hopefully I am wide awake and ready to throw some more strikes. So today is the fresh oil for me again, and what that means, before the cut is made, I have this final round before the cut is made. But because I've bowled so well to start the tournament, I'm not needing a huge day on the lanes, and that allows me a little luxury to potentially use the first and or second game to maybe try a different part of the lane, or a different bowling ball, just to kind of get a feel for some options, because once we start the matches, they will be on the fresh for the most part. So that's good news for me, is I do get to do a little bit of fishing, see what else is out there, but ultimately I don't like to not strike. So if whatever I'm doing doesn't seem to be working, I'll just go back to what was working and dial that back in. Let's do it. Okay, so we are off and racing. We're starting at the left end of the house today, and traditionally this part of the house certainly hooks a little more than the top end. So using a slightly cleaner ball, a little bit more polish on it, just to get a little bit more length out of it, but pretty much doing the same thing. But it's good to know that I have other bowling balls from my phase 2 that work so good on day 1 that seem to be looking okay today. But we have only just started, so let's not get ahead of ourselves too quickly, and let's get off to a good start. Have a good day. Alrighty, so we came out of the gate strong again. Nice little 279. Feel good. I feel like I got some pretty good shape, especially on the fresh, which is great when you start thinking about the matches that are coming out. Now it's to kind of get a read on the transition, see if we can make another good guess. And again, all of this is really going to be information now for me to kind of compile. So when I get to the match play, I've got a couple of ideas. If something isn't working, I can go to those options B, C, and D. But we'll just have a look, see how it goes. Alright, so 230, doing alright. This pair has a little urethane on it, so we might just make a move straight away, play them a little straighter, a little firmer, see if we can't use that urethane as a little bit of hold instead of trying to curve around it. If it doesn't look great, we'll go back to curving it, but
It's the same flip from day one.
we'll see, we'll keep seeing. I'll say that every time because it seems to work, so I'll just say
Yeah, perfect.
we'll
There's
see.
not enough lanes. So.
Works. Halfway through this game, and the move for me was to actually utilize my speed, slow way down, and kind of just create that natural shape, but allowing my slower ball speed to give the ball a little bit more time to see that shape. Even though the pair has been playing considerably tighter than most throughout the day, I knew that I could use that ball speed, that slower ball speed, to my advantage. And so we tried to throw it a little firmer to start with, just to see. It didn't look great. Now we've got the big decrease in speed, and we're starting to see that nice shape. So hopefully we can put together another few really good shots and have another good game. You're welcome.
Awesome bowling.
Thank you so much.
Well, it's a lot of fun watching you, man. I just got into bowling a couple of years ago. I love watching you.
Thanks, man.
Hey, good luck. Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
Hey, man.
Thank you. Here.
Oh, you hold the pen.
Got you.
Wait together real quick.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. No worries. Have a great afternoon.
Can I get a picture?
Yeah, let's do it. Hi. Nice shirt.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, just left the bowl in the number 1 spot after 15 games of qualifying, and I would guess it would be highly probable that that is where I'll stay unless somebody bowls absolutely incredible. So another good day all in all, which is exactly what I wanted to do. As soon as I turned up today, I wanted to make sure that I left the bowl feeling really good, that my confidence was still really high, and that whoever I'm going to play next will know that doesn't matter if it's the fresh, the burn, the carry down, that I've definitely got a good look out on the lanes. And so it's good. It's a good spot to be in. I did jump around a fair bit today in terms of where I was playing, with what ball, and that's probably one of the keys to the game of bowling that is really difficult to explain, because there's never one answer fits all. Like, it's never, oh, it hooks a little more, this is exactly what you do. Oh, it doesn't hook enough, this is exactly what you do. Sometimes you do have to completely alter your strategy depending on how you're seeing the ball go down the lane. And today, that's kind of like what I did a little bit. I was kind of slow curving it a little bit for the first couple of games. Then we had urethane game 3, and instead of slow curving it, we went a little further right, and we kind of threw it a little firmer, changed our bowling ball, and for the most part that worked. And then we tried to do that down the very end, didn't work, and so we went back to slow curving it. And that's, like, for me, seeing that I'm making these adjustments at this tournament and getting them pretty close to right every time does give you a really good confidence boost, that if you do start a little slow, or you hit a pair that you're starting the match and it's just not rolling the way that you had hoped, that if you use your brain and re-strategize really quickly, you have a really good chance of guessing correctly. And so that's where I'm at confidence-wise with lane play and ball selection. So now I get to just pretty much chill for the rest of the day. It's going to be a long rest of this tournament. Now we're into the match play portion, so rest is key. And then that's it. Next time you see me, I'll be trying to beat someone for the Masters. Well, not for the actual Masters title just yet, but to stay in the winners bracket. So it's been a good run so far. Let's keep it going. G'day, thanks for watching. If you loved this one, check out the rest of the videos from this playlist or any other playlist. Make sure that you like the video, and please subscribe if you would love to be the first to catch any of the latest of the behind the scenes and a whole lot of other cool stuff.